Understand, engage, Civicate. Let's talk about one of the most important topics in civics, the three branches of government. The three branches are the three groups that share and divide power over the United States. The three branches are the executive branch, the legislative branch, and the judicial branch. The president leads the executive branch, and he or she is elected in a general election every 4 years. Even though every citizen can cast a vote, the president is actually elected indirectly through the Electoral College. We'll be talking more about the Electoral College in another video. A president can have a maximum of 2 4-year terms, or 8 years in office. The president carries out the law. This includes controlling federal agencies that enforce laws, rejecting or approving laws from the legislative branch, controlling the military, and being the head of foreign policy. The president also has more informal powers. Executive orders are seen as laws, and they are orders from the president that explain congressional policy. The president can also make executive agreements with the leaders of other countries without congressional approval. The legislative branch is Congress. Congress's main role is to make laws, and it controls government spending and taxes. If necessary, Congress can declare war. Members of Congress are elected with a popular vote based on direct votes from people in their states and districts. Congress is made up of the Senate and the House of Representatives. There are 2 senators per state, which makes a total of 100 senators. Senators have 6-year terms. Their terms are staggered so that a third of the Senate is re-elected during every election. Some powers that only the Senate has are approving the president's foreign policy, confirming the president's choices for government officials, and removing government officials from office if necessary. In the House of Representatives, the number of representatives per state depends on the state's population. Bigger states have more representatives and smaller states have less. We currently have 435 total representatives, but this number changes every 10 years when populations are recounted in the census. Representatives have 2-year terms, meaning that they are elected or re-elected every 2 years. The House has the power to start bills that involve taxes, elect the president if there is a tie, and charge federal officials with a crime. Unlike the president, members of Congress have no term limits. To understand how the judicial branch works, we have to understand the Constitution. The Constitution describes the rights we have as citizens and the powers of the branches. It is considered the supreme law of the land. We'll be discussing the Constitution along with its amendments in another video. The judicial branch interprets the Constitution and laws passed by Congress. There is a system of courts that makes up the judicial branch, including state and federal courts. The highest court in the land is the Supreme Court, and it defends the Constitution. Important cases can eventually be heard by the Supreme Court. Its rulings affect the entire nation. It limits the powers of the other branches and courts by reviewing and overturning unconstitutional actions. Supreme Court justices are appointed for life. These 3 branches were created to make sure that no part of the government would be too powerful. Each branch has its role, but also oversees the actions of the others to create a system of checks and balances. This is often referred to as co-equal branches of government. Thank you!